What up, YouTube? Hawks Talk. My name's Jacob Wilkerson. Today we are running a 7-round mock draft for your Seattle Seahawks. Since the last time I made one of these, it has changed a little bit. We got a couple extra picks. Some people are gone. As you saw on my channel, if you watched recently, I'm not recently, but I've made a video about talking about trading the two people that are now gone. I just had a feeling that that was a way the team would go, not wanting to pay those players the money they're wanting. So we're gonna run a 7-round mock draft. I'm gonna run no trades on this guy. So we're gonna go straight up and just pick with who's available. So here's here at 18. Will Campbell falls for Sanders. I think it's gonna start falling. Malachi Starks, Maury. I'm gonna go Will Campbell, brainer on that pick. If he's there at 18, guys that you about, just run and draft him. Now at pick 50, I'm going to. There's a couple guys you can go with here. You can go Jackson Dart, get the quarterback. Landon Jackson, edge is interesting, big edge, but I don't think that's the guy we'd want to go with. There's there. Carson Schweitzinger is actually very intriguing. A high possibility. Ariante Ursery. I don't think you'd want to do that after you drafted. Jaden Higgins isn't early at 50, so actually Carson's. Now we have one more pick here at 52, and where you can go receiver, which I'm thinking about doing. But Jaden Higgins is the one I'd go with. It's nice seeing a Coug raise his draft stock and the way Kyle Williams. A fun, they have to say, Kyle Williams, double target with good. Like this guy, right? I like him, but he's just the kind of guy we want. Higgins, look at that, 6'4", 240. Take Jaden Higgins here. That's a good pick for us. We need to help back up the room. Evan House already. I'll win there at 82. One. I'm actually going to go offensive lineman again. But this Georgia, excuse me, is the right kind of guy to take pair up with Will Campbell as your. I want to look at tight end class, see who's here. Elijah Arroyo, Terrence Ferguson. Terrence Ferguson is the guy I'm thinking about drafting here. At D tackles. Some guys here that you can get later on in the draft. Edge, Jack Sawyer's here. Guy. Roy would be fun. I just don't know the type of guy we would draft. So I'm gonna go Terrence for tight end out of Oregon. And then got a big gap between our next picks. Then you can go quarterback. Coach Amari Caldwell out of Oregon. 330. I think a versatile big lineman. I think he can play some. Byron Murphy back to that's that. Kaiser would record. I'm thinking about Kyle McCord. Kyle McCord. Defense. Um, Ricky White. I'm gonna take Ricky White, wide receiver out of UNLV, University of Northern Las Vegas. Running back's not a bad play here, Tajay Brooks. Um, take I'm gonna take running back. Good depth piece. Depth piece. Take Max and Hook. Special team. Special team guy. So that's gonna be my draft. You stick and pick on this one. Will Campbell, Carson Swessinger, Jaden Higgins, Jared Wilson. That's your first 82. You get a couple guys who could probably start for you. A couple guys who can develop into good guys. And then at 92, you round it out with Terran tight end of Oregon, back Oregon, Cam Caldwell. Mark Caldwell's a prospect available at 137, but he might. Cal McCord had some good games this year. Definitely a shot worth. Another wide receiver, Ricky White, out of good overall player. Not the top end talent, obviously. Took him, but at 175, you can't go wrong. 3, take Tajay Brooks, running back, Texas Tech. I think grabbing a running back is. I also last year, I think they moved from AM, getting some good. Maxon Hook is just 7th round project guy, out in the dark guy. I think, as far as Seahawks fan draft we have, you're pretty 18 start on Carson Swessinger. Solid, like Army. He's a solid linebacker that just lot. He's not gonna be exceptionally well at every like one thing. He's just Jaden Higgins is a sleeper. I think he has a lot of traits that can make him receiver. Kind of similar to DK body wise, but has more route running, better hands than DK ever did. Jared Wilson is center out of Georgia. I like the idea of draft. I think he's better bet to play center than Olu. Hedging your bet against it to where you have somebody better on this company him. Terrence Ferguson, I think, good tight end. I don't think people talk about him a lot. I don't think he's a top end guy, obviously, but so solid at what he does that he brings value that way. So those first 5 guys, I think, impactful. Draft that they did, I would be happy as a Seahawks fan. Honestly, I'm looking for them to pick a direction. As far as like if they're gonna trade back, you gotta hit offensive line hard because that's the only reason I would trade back is to get picks. So you can spend that additional offensive lineman without wasting the rest of your draft and having to change things up because of that. But that's my thoughts. Feel free to comment down below if there's anything you would have done different as you watch this video, as far as who you would have drafted in what slot and why. Feel free to comment, like I said, about that because I'm interested to see what your guys' thoughts would be and how you would have changed what you did. Also appreciate the likes and give me any ideas of what I should do mock draft wise if there's any stipulations I should put on it and put on myself. Always welcome. But subscribe. Hope you guys have a good one. Guys later.